let's add some text and copy to our website page using Elementor. So we are going to first of all click the plus sign to have a container. And in this case, I am going to click on this two column structure, and now I'm going to click on this plus sign, and I am going to bring over a heading or headline over here, and I am going to, on this one, I want to have body copy, so I'm going to click on text editor and bring that over here, and then some just over there. And sometimes Elementor will let you do your editing right in here, and it will let you copy paste. But if you ever find it doesn't, all you need to do is go over here and paste in your text or type up your text there. Okay, now a few things to know here. If we want to edit this body copy here, we can click on this little edit button, and so this is the content, but we can go to style, and I can choose a different text color. Now if you have global colors and global typography already set up on your website, then you would click this little for text color. We could click here, and that's in another video that you could find on my playlist. But so here I could choose this. Now let's say I want to do the dark. I could do that. If I don't have the globals set up, I can come here and I can paste in a hex code, or I could just click around until I find something I like, and I just click off of it. And same with typography. If I have my global typography set up, I can choose what I want it to be here. But if I don't like it, if I look at that, I go, man, I would like that to be a little bit larger than what I had set up before. I can just change the size, or I can change the font. I can change line height. So lots of things that I can do in this section. Let me go to the heading now, and I'm going to work with the heading. And so here, let's just say strategies, but I don't like that color, so again I can come here, my typography, global, I can do that, but I don't like the color, so I can click on my global here, and let's say I want to do this dark blue for that. But again, if I want to change something, I could type in a different hex code, or I could fix this. I could say that's a little too big. So I could also do a few other things, such as I could change where this is in here. So I'm going to unlink these margins, and let's say that I want it to be a little lower down, or actually let's say I want it to be a little higher. I can change that margin, bring it up a little higher. What you'll notice is that this edit button will stay in the same place even though this is going up. And so sometimes if you do this a long ways, it can be, whoops, wrong way. It could be kind of hard to find that edit button again. So just kind of look at where it was originally, and that's where you'll find it. Okay, so let me get this down to, let's do 20, let's say, maybe a little more. I wanted a -20 actually there. Okay, and let's say with this one, I don't want this one to be as far over. Couple things I could do. One, I could let's see, I could use, again, I could work with the margin, and let's say I want that left margin going the wrong way. This one, I want to go this way, so I bring it over a little bit that way some more, and so you can just get more of a margin in there. So these are things that you can do. You can put a color behind text. So if I click on this container edit button, that will edit this entire container. And so I could go with style, and I could have a classic or a gradient or a video or a picture I could put in there as well, but let's just go classic and do a color. And I'm going to use one of my colors here, and let's go with this color I could put in there, for instance. So these are some things that I can do with my text. And so also, you can decide how you want it to be justified, if you want it centered, left, right, justified. Although I must say that in web design, we rarely use centered text. So like here, I would not typically be choosing to have it centered like that. It kind of looks like bad poetry. So in web design, we usually prefer either left or justified, and you have to see if the justified looks good. Sometimes it doesn't if there's too big of spaces, but left is a great way to go with that. And then I'm going to always update before I leave the page.